Hello everyone, welcome to the Spanish classroom. My name is Roger and I am the Spanish teacher. Today we are going to start with the student book. If you see the picture behind, and then if you can see the book here. This is the first book and the first video of a series of videos where I'm going to teach you everything about Spanish, but from the book. There are many methodologies. People come up with new ideas, trying to teach you new things. But I do believe the best way to learn is from the book, right? Now, plus using the methodology based on the book, I'm sure you will be able to get the best from the book. Now, this one will be the first book. To reach a very high level, if you want to reach a very high level, you will show through at least 4 books. Actually, there are more than 6 books or 6 levels to reach a proficiency or advanced. Just to reach an advanced level, it will be 4 books, which I'm going to teach you also every book, each of the books, right? But now we start with the book number 1. The book number 1, as you see, it will be mostly in Spanish, but also the titles or the instructions for you to know better, it will come out in English. So I can show you here, I will show you here, right? What the books brings, right? What are you going to learn from the book actually? Let me correct it here. Right, this book, we are going to start with the unit 0, la unidad 0, unit 0. As you see here, unidad 0 en el aula, unit 0 in the classroom, right? So starting on the page H, it tells you already, you will learn what those are the benefits that are you going to get from the book and from my teachings. How to introduce yourself, right? To introduce ourselves to people. Ask questions in the classroom, say hello, say goodbye, and more about to greetings people, right? You will learn how Spanish people can greet each other. Then, in the unit 1, actually in this book there are 10 units, which is a book based in more over 170 pages, right? And we have everything, audio, videos, very important for you to do the listening, the grammar. One thing I have to say, the grammar, already I'm doing the videos apart for you. Every time that you need to understand better the grammar, you just go and watch the videos. All the grammar videos are made accordingly to the book. So if you go to the grammar videos of the book A1, Uno, or from the book 1, you should know that all the grammars is according to each lesson as well. So I was telling you, unidad 1, nosotros, we, right? The unit 1 is in Spanish, so it's telling you, right, about us, nosotros. But then in English, it's going to explain to you what are you going to get. Get to know our classmate, right? So and then we have 3 special information here. We have communication resources, grammar resources, and vocabulary resources. This what are you going to get? So let's say in the unit 1, communication resources, you will be able to give in and request personal details, asking questions, saying hello and goodbye, and you will get resources for asking about words, right? How do you say? How do you write? And grammar, the grammar also we are going to work in the student book, but for a special emphasis in the grammar, you have to watch the other videos as well, but everything will be worked out. And then the vocabulary resources, what are you going to get? You will learn the numbers, about nationalities, profession, the alphabet also. We are going to work with the alphabet. It's not so hard, the Spanish alphabet, in the pronunciation. There's a few words we have to work with, but it's not really hard. Then in the unit 2, decide what we want to do in a Spanish course. Just a sentence, right? In the communication resources, you will be expressing intentions, explaining the reasons why we do things, speaking about what we know how to do it in different languages. The grammar resources as well, the presente indicativo, mostly the first book is in present tense, right? All the tenses. Some uses of a, con, por, porque. The articles, defined articles, the undefined articles, the pronouns, the personal pronouns, right? I, you, he, she. So in Spanish as well, yo, tú, él, ella, singular and plural as well. Then qualifier, how do you feel? I'm good, I'm bad. Bien, bastante bien, regular, mal. And the vocabulary resources, languages, activities in the language class, leisure activities, right? You know what kind of activities and how to use the words as well. In the unit 3, ¿Dónde está Santiago? You already know how to ask things, right? It's about test our knowledge about the Spanish speaking word. It's just a title, what we are going to work it. Communication resources, discovering places. You will be able to know places, to indicate where are the places. Expressing existence and location, like I'm here, where is your friend, right? Where the things are. You can talk about weather conditions, climate. Grammar resources as well, some of uses of I, the verb to be, of course, but the verb to be estar. Verb to be is nice if you learn it in a good way. The superlative, right? Uno, unos, unas. Quantifiers, mucho, mucha, muchos, muchas. Questions, qué, cuál, cuáles, cuántos, cuántas, dónde, cómo. And the vocabulary resources, it will be about weather, geography, tourist attractions, right? It's important if you work in tourism as well. And unit 4, make a list of what we need for a weekend. ¿Cuál prefieres? You can talk about preference, right? About clothing, you will learn about clothing. The communication resources will be identifying objects, expressing needs. You can go shopping, learn how to go shopping in Spanish, about the money, to know the numbers, asking for items, and talking about preference. Maybe I prefer the mountain, you prefer the beach. So it will be everything included to learn. Then the grammar resources, this and that, esto, lo otro, el, la, los, plus adjective, right? ¿Qué? What? ¿Cuál? ¿Cuáles? Tener que, have to, very important verb. El verbo ir, the verb ir, to go. El verbo preferir, to prefer. And then the vocabulary resources, right? You will go the numbers over 100 already. All the colors, about clothing, everyday objects that is make useful for you. Then the other units that we are going through. Unit 5, introduce and describe somebody, someone else, right? Unidad 5, Unit 5, tus amigos son mis amigos. Your friends are my friends. In the communication resources, you will be able to, speaking about physical appearance, right? Tall, short, handsome, not handsome. about the character of the person as well. Expressing and comparing likes, what you like, what you don't like, kind of interest, hobbies should be. Asking about like and dislike, speaking about personal relationship as well, very important. And the grammar, the verb gustar, muy, bastante, poco, quantify, right? A lot, less, little. Possessive are mine, yours. También, tampoco, also, neither. And the vocabulary resources, you will get everything about the family, adjective to describe character, maybe music, right? In the unit 6, día a día, day by day, find out more about our classmate habits and give awards. Communication resources, speaking about habits, expressing frequency, asking and telling the time, what time is it, right? In the grammar, presente indicativo, means present tense but give indications. Reflexive verb, very important also. Yo también, yo tampoco, yo sí, yo no, me too, me neither. First, after, then, luego, and vocabulary resources, the day of the week, the part of the day, mañana, tarde, noche, daily activities. In the unit number 7, a comer, you will learn about food, very important today to do social activities, right? Communication resources, eating out, bars, restaurants, ordering, giving information, right, about food, asking about food, speaking about different culinary habits. Maybe you like Japanese food, maybe you like Italian food. The grammar resources also, the impersonal form with se. Interesting. The verbs, poner, entrar, direct objects, pronouns, lo, las, los, the houses, the cars, the clothing, right? Vocabulary resources, las comidas del día, alimentos, maneras de cocinar, platos habituales en España. So they miss already the English translation, so it will be about the food of the day, nutrients, ways to cook, typical dishes from Spain or from other Spanish-speaking countries. And then in the unit number 8, unidad 8, el barrio ideal, barrio, neighborhood, your ideal neighborhood, you can be able to talk about it. Imagine and describe your neighborhood area. You can tell people where you live, or people can tell you where they are, and you will be able to understand what they're saying. Communication resources, describing district, the town, cities. You can describe the city, your country, asking and providing information about it. How's the different, where is the different location, expressing likes and dislikes, and emphasizing different aspects. You know, there is a mountain, there is a lake, there is a metro. Then in grammar resources, quantifiers, algún, ninguno, muchos. Some, neither, not many. Muchos, many. Preposition and verbs, right? A, en, al lado de, lejos, cerca, close by, far, in, at, besides. Vocabulary resources, service and location, in cities, adjectives, adjetivos to describe a district, adjective. And finally, in the last unit, unit 9, ¿sabes conducir? Do you know how to drive? Choose the ideal candidate for a job, right? Communication resources. Speaking about past experience, so we are going through already into the past tense. For the past tense, later on, you will be fully immersed in this book, if you can see it. You will be fully immersed in the past tenses. But in this one, just as the beginning, will be at the end of the first book. Speaking about skills and talent, speaking about people's good and bad points. Grammar resources, the pretérito perfecto. Pretérito means past tense. Saber plus infinitive, poder plus infinitive. Saber means to know, poder means can. You can do it. Vocabulary resources, you will be able to express frequency, adjective to describe character of the people. It does mostly and more. There is a lot more videos, audio, where you can get the best of your learning skills from the Spanish book Aula Internacional. Now, this is the first book, right? I will do uploading the video, one video every week. The videos will be pre-recorded, right? It will be mostly 40-45 minutes because you have to stop the video, repeat, even though for some people, as I say early, videos can be passive, but can be very interactive, right? Very proactive. You can get all the material. If you don't have the material, you can contact me by email. I will send to you the material, and then you can study everything because the lesson is already pre-recorded. Now, if you want to have one-to-one lessons, you also can contact me, or I do also providing lessons by group where many people, right, better price, many people join to the group. Especially there's no big groups, will be group between 4, 6, maximum 7, 8 students, so can be easy to manage and easy for you to learn in a better way. Those videos which will come in the future about this book, all will be pre-record, right? So it's me delivering the lesson. If you are this kind of student that you like to sit, you like to study by yourself only, even though there is no much communication because it's no one-to-one online, you can contact me by email or by WhatsApp because I suppose we already are in another lines of communication, and we can clarify. I can tell you anything that you need to know. All right. Hopefully it's what you like. Hopefully you will learn and get the best from the book. I hope to see you soon in the next video. Hasta la próxima. Adiós. Chao, chao.